Hey, what's up, faithful? It's your boy AB. Dead LA. Another another loss that pisses us off. Another blown lead. I don't understand. The season, it's a marathon. The marathon. This is what it is, man. But this is a little different because this is beyond just being a season that's the marathon. This is a lot of mistakes being made, a lot of coaching issues. It's a long season, but at this point, our season is coming to a. I see the light, and it's not a light in a good sense. It's the light that this season may not be it. You know, this may not be it. When we lost the Super Bowl, my homeboy told me it might be over for us. I didn't want to believe it at the time because we still had the roster. I knew we were bringing guys back. I knew that we have all pro players at almost every level. So I felt like, nah, we can run this back, man. But now I'm not so sure. There's a lot of variables that are, you know, that are hindering us. Really, and a lot of people, the first thing they will point to is injuries. And I understand that. I understand injuries are a big part of our issues right now. But then I take a step back and I unpeel the layers a little more and I look a little deeper and it's like, well, are injuries really the reason? And when I look at it like that, it's no. Because you're talking about a team that had a lead despite all the injuries, despite who was playing and who wasn't playing. This is a team that had a motherfucking lead in 3 games against a divisional opponent in the fourth quarter. That's not injuries. That's not, we had injuries. Like, no. We had the lead. We should have won. So what that is coaching. And I love Kyle Shanahan. He's been one of the greatest coaches of the 49ers ever. When you just look at the success, yes, he hasn't gotten the Super Bowl. When you just look at his overall success, he's been a great coach for us. But that doesn't mean he's absolved from any type of criticism. Like, I'm with the constructive criticism. I'm not with the bullshit like fire him and cut him and get rid of him and he sucks and like, no. Because at the end of the fucking day, he doesn't suck. And our players don't suck. They just may not be as good as we'd like them to be. But they don't suck. They're in the NFL. Like, for all you guys that say Kyle sucks, I want you to analyze just how good you are at your job. Are you mediocre? Or are you great? Do you suck? Because chances are you're not above average. If you're so quick to say how terrible somebody else is doing something that you have no idea how they do it or you have no experience in it. So at the end of the day, Cal doesn't suck. Our team doesn't suck. The situations we've been put in suck. The lack of scoring touchdowns suck. Blowing these leads suck. So yeah, those things suck. But does Kyle Shanahan necessarily suck? No, but he's in a very delicate situation right now because everybody has always viewed him as this offensive guru. But it's getting to the point. Is he really an offensive guru? If you're an offensive guru, do you? I hate to just do this to him, but do you blow a 28-3 lead against the? I mean, just think about it, faithful. If we had a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl against somebody and we lost, just think about how that. I mean, we've lost 10-point leads and we're furious. Imagine losing a 28-3 lead, like. So when you put that in there, and then you throw in the 2020 Super Bowl, 10-point lead in the fourth quarter, then you throw in the 21 NFC Championship, 10-point lead in the fourth quarter against the Rams. Then you throw in another 10-point lead against the Chiefs last year in the Super Bowl. Then you throw in a 10-point lead against the Rams this year in the fourth quarter. Another 10-point lead against the Cardinals in the fourth quarter. A lead against the Seahawks yesterday in the fourth quarter. And we lost every single one of them motherfucking games. So if that's the case, there's no way you can sit here and tell me Kyle Shanahan is an offensive guru. That ship has sailed. That ship is sailed. So I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this for right now. Season's a marathon. We haven't been mathematically counted out. There's still hope, but the hope is dim. And I've seen what this team really is. So I'm not that confident going forward. But we'll see. You just never know what will happen. It's football. That's why they play the games every Sunday. But with that being said, Cal Shanahan, this next game, you need to leave it all on the table and go all out. You need to utilize all your running backs. You need to utilize all your playmakers that are available. And you need to go all out. And you don't need to give Debo a jet sweep. And you don't need to put his ass in the backfield. He's not that guy no more. You got to understand that. It's time to move on, bro. It is time to move on and get better at what we're trying to do. And it starts Sunday. And legacies, your legacy is on the line. Because if this season tanks, if we lose Sunday, it's very well chance that we could lose the majority of our games for the rest of the season, and that's going to kill you. That's going to have a huge dent on your legacy and impact who you are about. You got to take some accountability, my guy. You got to take some accountability. You keep blowing fucking leads, and I never once heard you say, yo, guys, I blew the lead. I got to be better. Sometimes that's all you got to say and go and do it. But you never do that. So I'm not going to go in too much on that because I love Kyle Shanahan. And, you know, I felt like I've been one of his biggest supporters, but I'm also understanding his shortcomings and his lack of adjusting. So we'll see what happens, guys. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, like, I feel like we're going to do this or that because I don't. I've seen it. Sometimes you just, what do they say? Your record is who you are. 5-5, that's mediocre, that's average. And if you're average, you're not probably going to make the playoffs. You got to be above average to make the playoffs and make noise. So we're going to see what happens, guys. I still rock with the squad. Shout out to Juwan Jennings. He's shown us he's a wide receiver one. Maybe he's the one that needs to get paid or should have got paid. I love Ayuk too, so I'm not going to sit here and dog him. But Juwan Jennings, he has proven that he is somebody that is, a top-tier wide receiver. He's not just third in Juwan now. He's like third in everything. I mean, not third in everything, but first in everything, second in everything. Like, he comes through, it don't matter anymore what down it is. You need 11 yards, he'll catch the ball at 8 yards and then drag you motherfuckers another 4 and get the first down. That's what he's shown. And so shout out to him. I'm just trying to leave this shit out on a positive note. Shanahan, this is the last time I asked for it, man. If you want to keep your job, you want to keep the faithful on your side, bruh, be more creative and bring Jordan Mason in. Like, don't just give him 1 or 2 carries, bruh. Don't do that. Christian McCaffrey is obviously still not who he was last year. And that's so. I mean, if that's what it is, that's okay. He's been dealing with significant injuries that could derail his whole career. So I understand that. But understanding that also means that understanding you got somebody that was a top 3 leading rusher in the NFL while Christian was out. But you're not utilizing him anymore. So it's on you, bruh. The clock is on you. This game is on you. And we're going to see what you're made of and what this team is made of. Because if we go out to Green Bay and get our ass kicked and lose, it's over. And your tenure here, I'm not going to say it's going to be over because I think they'll still keep Kyle. But it's going to be very questionable at best. It's going to be very questionable. So we'll see what happens. I still rock with these Niners. It's still the marathon. We're going to find out what we about Sunday against Green Bay. Green Bay is always a team that we get up on them. So we'll see if that stays and that happens. But hell, I don't know, man. End of the day, we're gonna see what we made of. I'm still a Niner. I'm still part of the faithful. It's a marathon. Faithful. Like and subscribe. I fuck with y'all. I'll get with y'all later.